16 billion APY. Today we're talking about Nemesis DAO, the highest yield on the Binance Smart chain. This is really crazy. I do think that a lot of you guys will be excited to learn about this project. But before we do so, make sure to do your own research and figure out this project is for you. So Nemesis DAO is really interesting. Again, I know you guys love it when I talk about these new projects, especially where you guys can stake and earn some great passive income. So we'll talk about this project, what everything you can do with it. But the two main strategies are going to be staking or bonding, and I'm going to walk you guys through that today. Obviously, we're going to talk about all the updates about this project, who's the team behind this project, some of the latest updates, and of course, if you guys are interested, how you guys can be involved. So let's go, Nemesis DAO. Here we're on the website at NemesisDAO.finance, and I love the look and feel of this project. Looks really cool. I had a great time making that thumbnail for you guys, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. But let's learn all about this project. Decentralized Treasury protocol with reserve currency. So we'll talk all about that and what that means today. Obviously, they want to make sure that you guys feel safe with this project. So I think it's great right off the bat. They're showing you guys, hey, we did our CertTech audit. If you guys want to check that out, we can. And then obviously all the partnerships that they do have, they are listed on CoinMarketCap. So we'll check that out later. But obviously, this is what you guys want to see. You guys want to dive straight into this and learn all about this project. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this is the APY right now, 16.6 billion APY. I think that's crazy, and I think that's why a lot of people have been excited about this project, and hopefully you guys are excited about this as well. So we're going to talk all about that and check out this dashboard in a second, but I do think that a good place to start is their white paper, because I do think they do a great job of outlining what this project is all about. So let's just jump right to it now. Nemesis DAO, decentralized reserve currency on the Binance Smart chain, and definitely the highest APY, definitely no doubt there. Each NMS token, so they do obviously have a token, and we'll learn all about that, is backed by a basket of assets, so BUSD, LP, etc. In the Nemesis Treasury, giving intrinsic value that it cannot fall below. Aims to create the go-to reserve currency that the BSC needs while optimizing for short and long-term profit for holders of MS tokens. So I think when we think about projects, I think there's always two types of people that want to invest in projects: people that want to make money quickly and get out, so the short-term holders, or the long-term holders that really want to stay long-term with a project. And I think it's good how they're thinking about both of this and giving rewards and benefits to each one of them. So let's learn about the aim. It's to be a common trading pair on the BSC, backed by real assets. And I do think that's really important. We want to build a policy-controlled currency system in which the behavior of the NMS token is controlled by high level by the DAO in a way that serves the majority. In the long term, we believe the system can be used to optimize for stability and consistency. So if you guys want to participate, like I said, there's two main ways to do it, and it's really simple. I always talk about, when I talk about projects, I want to make sure that it's really for everyone, that you don't need extensive knowledge. It's pretty easy that within a couple minutes you're up and running and getting these rewards. And I think it's great how they made this not only the documentation and explaining how to do this, but also like their dashboard, they make it super easy for you guys to jump in and get involved. So there are two main strategies, staking and bonding. So staking, and if you guys are pretty familiar with this, but stakers stake the NMS token in return for more NMS tokens, while bonders provide LP or BUSD tokens in exchange for discounted NMS tokens after the fixed vesting period. Meaning your tokens will be dripped to you bit by bit. They are obviously a community driven. Obviously, they care a ton about your community. You could definitely get that from joining their Telegram. But they have governance participants can go involved in our forum through discussions on our Discord. Join us there, and you'll soon see firsthand the lifeblood of Nemesis DAO. So it's really cool how they're building a strong community here. Obviously, a lot of them are excited about the APY, but also the possibilities for this project for the future. And they talk about their benefit from this. Obviously, they said, along with being part of forward-thinking and driven community, like I said, you want to be a part of a community that is really thinking about not just making money in the short term, but how they can continue to make money for long term and get financial success. So that's cool. But the main benefit for stakers comes from supply growth. The protocol mints new NMS tokens from the Treasury, the majority of which are distributed to the stakers. The gain for the stakers will come from their auto compounding balances, though price exposure remains an important consideration. If the increase in token balance outpaced the potential drop in price due to inflation, stakers would make profit. Who doesn't love passive income? The main benefit of Minters bonders comes from price consistency. Minters bonders commit capital up front and are promised a fixed return at a set point in time, then return in given NMS tokens, and thus the Minters profit would depend on NMS price when the minted NMS matures. And then they obviously talk about who's behind this project, and they say no one. That's the beauty of a DAO. We all govern Nemesis DAO together, and that's why it's really important, to be involved in the community and the future of this project together. So again, that's really cool. And I like how they laid that out. Also, they talk more about staking and the strategy. And like I keep saying, that's a passive long-term strategy. When you stake, you lock your NMS and receive an equal amount of SNMS. And I think that's cool. Like I said, we all love passive income. And, if you really believe in this project long term, you're okay keeping it there for the long run. And then they talk about minting and the kind of the steps of that. And this is for like a short-term strategy if you guys are interested in doing that. And of course, you could obviously do both. And they teach you guys how to stake NMS. Obviously, you have to buy some NMS, and they teach you guys how to do that. They actually teach you guys how to do that through Bogged Finance. If you guys are not familiar with that, really easy to use. Just have to connect your wallet and follow these steps. Make sure you're grabbing the contract from here. And they teach you guys how to stake, how to unstake, and then obviously, which I think is really cool because a lot of you guys are new, and even me, it's just great to get a refresher on all these terms. But if you guys want to learn about APY and all the other terms in here, you guys can. And APY tells you the annualized rate of return based on the reward yield. It's considered the effect of compounding since SNMS rebases exponentially. And remember, if this isn't exciting to you, then check out this number. And I definitely follow them on Telegram or Discord. A lot of good use case there. People are always talking about how much they've put in, how much they've got in, and it's definitely exciting for you guys to hear that. They also talk about buying bonds, etc., and more information if you guys are interested. I think this is one of like the main questions that people get asked about these reserve currencies. They go, is it a stable coin? They go, no, it's not a stable coin because it's backed by other decentralized assets. So I think it's really good that they do that. And they say, similar to the idea of a gold standard, NMS provides free floating value so users can always fall back on simply because of fractional treasury reserves. NMS draws its intrinsic value from, which is important, and that's different than obviously USD. So again, if you guys want to learn more, definitely take a deep dive into this, but I'm going to jump into the dashboard right now for you guys to check out. And again, a lot of information here, but they keep it really easy for you guys. Again, if you guys want to stake NMS, obviously you have to have some NMS, and my wallet's not connected here, so I'm not showing you guys how much I have, but they say the NMS price, and then they say the APY, and then of course, if you guys keep checking back, you could check back how much you're earning per day. And like I said, definitely check them out on their community. Are definitely showing off how much they've been making. And the buy bonds, they obviously talk about the different pairs if you guys are interested in that. But like I said, definitely do your research on this one. But like I said, they keep it really simple, really straightforward, depending on what strategy you want to do, short-term, long-term, and I do think it's really exciting. But let's check out their price chart if you guys are interested, and then we'll jump into their socials for the latest updates there. So the pair is BUSD and NMS. There's 909 holders, so still a very early project, so lots of opportunity. And then the market cap is 18 million, which is kind of crazy. And obviously crypto has been down, so it could potentially, obviously do your own research, be a good time to jump in. A lot of people are jumping in, so definitely figure out if it's the best time for you. But you can definitely see how the price has changed ever since the beginning of December. And like I said, lots of exciting things left to come in this project, so definitely check it out. They are listed on CoinMarketCap too, if you guys want to check that out as well. But let's check this out on some of their socials to check out, just how everything is going. So if you guys want to check it out, Twitter, twitter.com/nemesis_DAO. And they kind of talk about some of the important updates here. They said the pinned tweet is, let's look at the dev message now. Airdrops will be made in 2 stages and we collected accordingly. Initial airdrop 15th to 25th of December in random order, and then they have an Xmas airdrop. So if you guys want to learn more about that, follow them on Telegram to learn more. They've reached 10,000 holders in 30 days, which is awesome. Top 10 projects with the highest social signal on BSC, which is really cool. I thought this graph, let me just open this up in a new image. I thought this graph was really cool. It shows some of the most exciting projects on here. And of course, Nemesis DAO is right here. And I've actually talked a lot about these other projects. I've talked about Yoshi. I've talked about Hero, Launch Zone, of course. So it's really cool that they're among, among some great projects, which is really cool. So definitely check this out. A lot of people have been tweeting about this. Really exciting. Obviously, they see the number. The top gainers, they were the number 1 on top gainers. That's kind of crazy. Number 1 on CoinMarketCap. So definitely a project that people are keeping their eyes on, and definitely getting really interested. I know their community is constantly growing, and that's definitely exciting. Here's some information gathered straight from their Telegram. And what's kind of cool, they do like a post every day, like an update every day. Best APY on BSC, that's 6% daily ROI. 10K holder reached, 50 million market cap reached on a couple days ago, like 2-3 days ago. Listed on Hotbit like 5 days ago. Certified audit and security done. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can. And they were listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko literally on day 2, which is super hard to get unless you have a lot of hype towards your project, which they had. Docs with BSC daily and more docs incoming. I know they plan to do a lot more community stuff, which is exciting for this project as a whole. And then they have the strongest 20% liquidity market cap rate on BSC. So that's why they say Nemesis is rising. Again, they have a really ambitious goals, which I know that they're trying to hit. They're trying to hit 100 million market cap by New Year, which I think with the momentum that they had and all the great stuff that they accomplished, I do think they could definitely get there. So we saw the chart, we saw the opportunity, we see the strategies that they're literally telling you the strategies that you can do. I know it gets a little bit overwhelming when I introduce projects and it's like kind of all over the place and you're not sure what to do. They're literally giving you instructions on how to maximize your investment with this project if you guys choose to do so. And I think that's great. They're definitely helping you along the way to make sure that you're successful. And I think that's a good, thing to have, especially if you're trying to grow a great community. So definitely check them out on Telegram or Twitter. I know let's check out their numbers. I know their numbers are pretty crazy. Almost 10,000 members already. A lot of people are excited about this. They are going to be giving you guys a lot of great updates in the near future. And I can't wait to hear some of the stories that you guys have about your staking and bonding and some of the rewards that you're getting. But definitely, if you guys are interested, check them out yourself. So thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this project for sure. But thanks everyone for watching. Catch you guys next time.